Greetings fellow penguins, it's Danish here, we are back with a new playthrough, and rain does make everything better, doesn't it? Always makes that little bit of music better. We're playing Dust, an Elysian Tale, an Xbox Live Arcade game. I do not have the PC port, unfortunately, but I do want to get it. Purely because I ended up getting this during the Games for Gold, through Games for Gold on Xbox. They release a game twice a month for free. And they've been doing that for over a year now. Now, I have been looking forward to this a hell of a lot. There's a lot to talk about in this game. There is much about this game that I've been waiting to talk about. For one thing, before I talk about anything though, I just wanted to say this about it. For those of you who have not heard of this game, Dust and Elysian Tale is basically a side-scrolling mix between a platformer and a beat-em-up, but with a sword. It's fucking awesome. If you've not got it already, stop the video, buy this game now. Either this one or the PC port, considering it's actually got one of the best PC ports of any game, as reported by, I believe, Total Biscuit, I believe it was. But the PC port of this game was surprisingly substantial, considering many high-level developers, many of the top developers, really half-ass their PC ports. Well, this was not made by a major developer, Humble Hearts, and the soundtrack by like Soundduck, something like that. But the game itself, both the art style, all of the art design, and the game itself, like the gameplay, the story, etc., all of that was developed by one guy. I repeat, one single guy made this game in its entirety. Except for, of course, the voice acting and the soundtrack. The soundtrack is fucking awesome, done by one of the guys who worked on games like Deus Ex, apparently. Though I may be mistaken. But I mean, the title music, the title theme, what we're hearing now, that's the kind of quality music we have in this game. It's excellent. I cannot stress how much I love this game, and it was made by one guy over the course of 4 years, and it's excellent. It's a fucking brilliant game. Buy this game right now if you haven't already. I guarantee you it is well worth it. Guarantee. Right, might as well begin now. Oh, right, shit, yeah. Let's go straight for an empty save slot. 4 different difficulty levels, and unlike most games, you don't have to pay for the hardcore difficulty. I have beat it on tough. In all honesty, the difficulty levels is just how much damage you deal and how much damage you take. And that's really the only difference. There's not really more enemies, etc. But it does make it more difficult. I will admit that I did have a bit of trouble on tough. But I only did tough because of the achievement. So let's start on normal. Let's get this started.
Our world has fallen to fade, its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
Dust, dust, arise.
A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of this sword.
No offense, but aren't you a bit, well, small? For a guardian, I mean.
Hey, I just look after that thing. After 200 years, nobody expects a sword to just fly off and start, talking. I'm kind of wishing somebody told me this was part of the job description. Or maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
I'm...
Calm yourself, Fidget. His name is Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
So, Fidget, then?
That's me. And you're... Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that name. So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Well,
Alright, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly am I doing, Ara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
Right, so what that's all done. So yeah, we play as Dust, and you probably obviously noticed the character style. It's more anthropomorphic, if that's the correct word. I forget. But basically the kind of characters that have been poisoned by the internet. Oh look, a key. Okay, fair enough. But there is a lot to this game. A lot of talking as well. And of course, well, different conversation options if you want to find out more. You can just skip straight to, the next story bit. I might do that later on in the game. Maybe. Maybe, or maybe just from now on I'll just only do the main story bits. I'm not entirely sure, considering how long that conversation was. So controls are extremely simple. It's usually just a mixture of X and Y to attack. I mean, what? That's the regular X combo. Just X and Y. Do that. Uppercut. Oh, while you're in the air, X, 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 and Y. That's to grab the enemy while you're in the air. It's really at no point in fighting do you ever feel like the game's not doing what you tell it to do.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Right, and of course we got Fidget as well. She will have her use over as time goes on. Oh, there we go, sweet. Now we've got our little evade using the triggers. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Right, and of course we picked up a mysterious wall chicken. We get from breaking any of these walls. Obviously a reference to Castlevania.
Oh, right! We found a chest!
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
Lucky we just found one. Now if you look at the... Oh wow, shit, hang on. Yeah, QTEs to unlock chests. Right, obviously top left, that's our little health gauge. That little what looks like a line of fire, it's basically special gauge. And if we try to evade, etc., use it too much and it'll drain. As you land hits while you're in combat, that's when you that's when it refills. Well, it refills over time, but it refills faster when you land hits. Oh, sweet. No, we can't kill those things. Can't kill Bambi.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something!
Oh, okay, so there is the combat. Very easy to get used to as you go along.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're gonna need them.
Oh, so we've got 5 fruits. Oh, okay, inventory. Here we go. A lot of, well, I wouldn't say customization, a lot of different ways to make stuff stronger. You got armored, you got augments, which basically make your blade stronger. It never changes the appearance, it just kind of powers up your stuff, really. 2 different rings, which is something a lot of games don't do. Usually you can only wear 1 ring. I mean, like games like Skyrim, it's just 1 ring. You have 10 fingers, or 2 thumbs. Who wears a ring on their thumb? So 8 different fingers. That's like 8 fucking rings. And I've seen people wear 2 rings on 1 finger anyway. But at least this game can have 2 different rings. A pendant, of course, as well. Oh, here's a map. One thing about the map. Of course, you've got the completion, like how much treasure we have, how much we've actually revealed. But you see 2 of the little areas have dots. Now, when you enter an area, sometimes it'll have a circle in it instead. That means there's treasure. Be it a key or a chest, etc, etc. If it's a dot, it means you collected everything that was in that little area. Quest log. There are a lot of side quests in this game. Materials. We will find out more about that later. Stats, oh yeah, completion stats, etc. And of course this is when, you know, level up your guy. So there's a lot to cover. A hell of a lot to cover. Oh, and it's the save monument. Yes, I would like to save the game. Well, you know what? I'll just save over that one. Slot 3, fuck it. Very, very easy to get used to. I mean, I've not really played a game like this, in all honesty. At least not that I can recall, anyway. but it did not take me long to get used to it. It's very easy to get used to, but at the same time, fun as all hell. And it's very easy to string combos together, but there's so few, you know, scripted combos, you know, like it was showing, like square 4 times, or square square YY. So few scripted combos that it's never so complex that it ends up feeling like you've it's doing something you don't want it to do. You know, like in some games when there's so many different combos, you try and do one move, it ends up doing something else. This game never does that because there's so few scripted, but the combat flows so well. It feels very, very easy to just string combos together the way you want to.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold Y to perform the dust storm. But beware. Skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press B, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
Alright, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu by pressing start.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
So there we go. I was about to explain something like that anyway, so that works. So yeah, just tap B, you can get Fidget to do an attack. Hold Y to the dust storm. Mix together and boom! And of course the hit chain thing as well. Every time you do any kind of hit, whether it be a dust storm, whether it be Fidget's attack, the higher the hits, the higher the combo, the more bonus experience you get. I think it's a mix between hits and the amount of damage you deal. Try not to get hit either while doing... Oh shit, there we go, chain broken, like I was about to say. Like they said, if you get hit while you have any kind of hit chain, it gets broken, regardless of how high it might be. So if you're trying to go for an extremely high hit chain, you want to be very careful. Because if once an enemy's been defeated, you can still juggle its corpse, but it doesn't actually add to your hit chain. Keep that in mind. Oh, and naturally, oh, I forgot. I completely forgot what I was going to fucking say then. Oh, shitting hell, that's a high hit chain already. I was going to say something. Oh, right, yes. Whenever killed, enemies drop items like money, sometimes blueprints, which will be useful later through a side quest. Use the dust storm, it brings and it attracts them all to you, like so. And of course, only hitting enemies adds to the hit chain. I'm too used to using the dust storm in the air at the moment. We'll get that ability soon.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen from the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
And there we go. This is the like many games, you know, like Darksiders, etc. As an example, you level up, you get a skill gem. You can save them if you want, or you can use them immediately. That's what I'll do. I tend to go for defense more than anything. You can just tap X to remove it if you wish. There we go. But once it's been placed down, you've made your final decision. It can't be removed. Keep that in mind. If you're playing on the lowest difficulty, it automatically sets skill gems for you. So that conversation never turns up. It automatically sets them to balance, going from HP, attack, defense, and then fidget. In that order. And constantly does that until your max level, which is level 60, I believe. Oh dear. And like Blade of Ara mentioned, if you use the Dust Storm for too long, you gradually turn red and you eventually damage yourself. Oh, chest. Ooh, did I just... Another one, that's... Oh, I picked up some armor. Cotton vest. 4 defense, 1 luck. Nothing here. Luck is basically like many other RPGs, like Mario and Luigi, etc. Luck is basically how often you land crits. That's pretty much it. Ah, you son of a bitch! I'm a little bit rusty. It's been a few months since I played this game. There we go, crit. I think crits just deal 4 times damage, and it would look. Oh, damn. I completely forgot my HP. That's the mistake I made last time with the one wall chicken I had. Nice little reference to Castlevania there. Just tap RB.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
And perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
I said LB, I meant... so I said RB, I meant LB. But of course you have to set... Like I did before when I first got the Feeble Fruits. You gotta set the item first. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that was a fucking enemy. Saving me a bit often here, aren't I? Really shouldn't. Hey! The hit chain is one reason why I tend to hold off on upgrading Fidget's attack power. Because individually her hits don't actually do that much. So it does help up the hit chain. Like this, really. By the hit chain, of course, the more bonus XP we get. Ah, don't do that. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. You gotta be quick as well. Leave it for a couple of seconds and the hit chain ends up, stopping. Hey, level up. Right, I think I missed an area, didn't I? I'm not entirely sure. There we can get some more raw chickens. That's one thing I like about this game. It makes a healthy amount of references. Of course, we got the Castlevania wall chickens. Another reference to Castlevania very late in the game is the mysterious red orb, and you got to get up to a certain wall. It's a reference to Simon's Quest. Hold down, and then Tornado teleports you, and even Fidget mentions how little sense that makes. Oh, we got another bit. I think it's the aerial dust storm. Yes, it is aerial dust storm. All right, there we go. Nope, Dolwit Stone for... Oh, it's a blueprint. Can't do shit with it right now. Like I said, we need a side quest for that. It's one thing that gets annoying as well. While these guys can do a sort of evade kind of thing as well, and they can't be damaged while they do that. Come on, there. Oh, not missing that shit. Oh no, I missed it. Okay, we got another treasure key. I think that makes 3 now. Right then. Treasure chest. Some more fruit. Did we get anything else? Yes, we got a warp pendant, so +2 attack, +2 luck. Works for me.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah, whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes of evil.
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
It's quite obvious, isn't it? Fidget is both the comic relief character and designed to be a little annoying. And does start off annoying, but becomes likable. I will admit that.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
Right, so this guy has a lot of useful items. Right, so we've already got the warp pendant. We'll get the double whetstone, stronger attack. 2 of those dull rings. He's also got 6 treasure keys, but they're expensive. Teleport stone. We did get a revival stone from a chest, surprisingly enough, this early in the game. Teleport stones are only 400. And he's got some materials. That's one thing to keep in mind as well. Materials. If you get a material, if it doesn't have a tick, it means the merchant doesn't have the material. sell one or more, if you wish, to him, and then from then on, every time the shop restocks, which is quite often, he will end up restocking the material you've already sold him. And that's pretty sweet.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer?
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
Well, yes. Yes, I will. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
So yeah, like I said, you don't need to sell them to multiple merchants. You sell to one guy and all shops will then restock that item from then on. Right, bomb fruits. These appear quite often through the game. Attract them to you with dust storm. You need them to break walls like that. Similar to the walls we usually break, and of course they always hold the chicken. The mysterious wall chicken. Still loving the reference. There we go, see. If they glow, you can't break them normally. So you need the bomb rock. And that's where the dust storm comes in. And boom. And of course they can be used as a weapon as well. So the fastest save I've ever seen. Bomb fruits don't take too long to respawn either, so that's pretty cool. Oh shit! Ah, damn. There's one thing I hate about mini games: split paths. I never know which is a distraction, because it can vary quite a bit. Running away, you little shit. Okay, we need the bomb rock. Bomb fruit. Bomb rock. I played too much Pikmin. There we go. Oh. Gotta watch out for those. They look like fucking muck.
There's something in that cage! Quick, get it out!
4 locks. I'll take a wild guess and say we need 4 keys.
Right, oh, we need more bombs. Right, we have 4 keys, good. Alright. Oh look, it's Super Meat Boy! Now whenever it's basically those cages are apparently friends. 12 of them in the game. Every time you free one you get a 5% health bonus. Permanently. Your max health has gone up to 188 now, and I don't know why I've gone this way. Oh, there we go. can't quite go through there yet. We need a new move. So of course that's one thing. There is backtracking, but all of it is optional. Once you get through an area, you know, for the story bit, you never have to go back there for anything. Not for the main story arc, anyway. Only if you're a completionist. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I will end up going back to do all side quests, etc. I might not. Kind of depends on the side quest, I suppose. If it involves too much running about, then I'll probably skip it. But I will do as many side quests as I can.
Dust, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand back. All right, I've got it. Wait, no. Ah.
Having some trouble there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get a good enough grip.
Aw, you're just trying to show off. That's sweet. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. We'll just come back later.
As I was saying, these guys are assholes. One thing you want to be careful, try and jump over them, they will attack you instantly. Oh, that was close.
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Be on your guard, Dust. I sense a powerful foe ahead of you.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Way behind. It's another one of those spiky slime things!
Their persistence, I'll give them that.
Much as I pity this corrupted beast, now might be a good time to demonstrate the parry technique. Allow it to strike.
Hey, you dazed it!
Attack and hold X at the moment of the enemy's strike, and you will parry their attack, opening them up for a counterattack. Timing is crucial, and you must be facing your opponent. And as you can see, a successful parry may also daze your opponent temporarily. Now, put this beast out of its misery.
So yeah, there we go. There's the parry technique. If you successfully parry an opponent, it ends up dazing them, and they take far more damage.
I see somebody over there.
Ask them if they've got anything to eat.
We're in a bit of a hurry, Fidget. Don't worry, I'll feed you later.
Hey, I'm not a pet! But, I would appreciate that. Thanks.
Oh, hello! You surprised me there. Don't get many travelers this far out of town.
Sorry about that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face. So we're getting closer to the village then?
You mean Aurora Village? Yes, it's just beyond those fields to the east. And I think you might be just in time.
What do you mean?
The monster attacks down there have been getting worse. Right before you showed up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
She's right, Dust. I can hear somebody calling for help further down the path.
Let's get going.
Yes, please hurry. Be careful.
So yeah, there's a fair amount of friendly NPCs as well. One thing to keep in mind. Well, right, yeah, the save monuments. Depending on difficulty, they end up restoring your health. If you're playing on the easiest difficulty, it'll restore all of it. On normal, so our difficulty, it'll restore up to half of your maximum health. I think from tough onwards, it doesn't do shit.
Look! Please, help us! Ah! Look at the size of that thing!
Don't worry, I think I can handle it.
Exercise all you've learned, Dust. Send these foul creatures from this existence.
Right, first boss fight. Oh shit. Right. It's fairly easy to deal with if you know its attack patterns. Oh shit! No, come on, no. Oh, damn. There goes my hit chain. Over 300 as well. Ah, again. Oh, parried. Level up.
No, wait! That's not all of them! Here comes some more!
Right, let's use the skill gem. Plus more attack. There we go. Ah, so many flashes cutting out my PVR. Oh, nice. Oh, one of them is nearly dead. Nearly. Okay, one down. Oh, son of a bitch. There goes my chain again. And I'm nearly fucking dead as well. Okay, that's it.
Is that it? Did we get all of them?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Well done, Dust. You have proven yourself a worthy swordsmaster, and none too soon.
Bah, they weren't so tough. I could probably take on another 4 or 5 of them. You know, if I had to. And Dust was there.
Oh, thank you so much.
What happened here?
I don't know. We were out here checking the fields when those giants attacked.
We've been having a lot of problems with smaller beasts, but this is the first time a giant has ever come this close to the village.
Then the first step of your journey is near its end, Dust. The village lies just ahead.
Yes, we arrived. That's great. But what now?
That has not yet been revealed to me. These people are safe, and that is what is important. Let us continue onward.
Will you two be all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to rest. I'm not sure how you did it, but you took down 3 giants single-handedly.
Not a problem. That's what we do. Bringing justice to the weak and defenseless.
Hey! Who are you calling weak?
Oh dear, Fidget fucked up already. Right, I've already run out of feeble fruits. Well, I've got some wall chickens. Thank you, Castlevania. So then, Aurora Village, we've arrived. Our first destination. New region has been revealed. That's for the fast travel.
Hold it right there. Are they gone? I don't hear anything.
If you're referring to the giants, I took care of them.
They're dead?
Yep. Thoroughly expired. They were no match for us. There's an older couple back there that could use some help, though.
That must have been Oneida and her husband Gian. Thank you. We'll send help right away.
So you're saying you just happened to show up at the right time, huh?
I suppose.
Interesting coincidence.
If you're suggesting I had something to do with this attack...
Whoa, whoa, take it easy. I have to apologize for my big friend Caleb here. We're just a little overwhelmed is all.
What's been happening here?
I guess you missed the endless hordes of bloodthirsty monsters on your way in?
They used to stay in the mountains, away from the village. Now they're attacking us on a daily basis. No one's been hurt yet, at least not until today. If giants are showing up near Oneida's farm, things are far worse than we thought.
Speaking of which, where exactly do you come from? There's nothing west of here except crazy old Korra.
We're,
Prospectors! We are prospectors! And we're out on an excavation to find, ore deposits in the mountains. You know, gold, silver, manganite?
Prospectors, eh? You're certainly well armed for the job.
like you said, there are a lot of monsters out there.
Well, we're indebted to you either way, so go on through. But I'm watching the two of you.
Please, make yourselves at home. My name is Bean. There's not much here, but we do have a merchant if you need supplies.
Thank you. We'll be on our way then. Prospectors, Fidgets? That was the best thing you could come up with?
It was the first thing that popped into my head. It's not like you had anything better. Come on, let's get away from these guards.
All right, Aura. Where to now?
You're right where you need to be. The answers to your identity lie somewhere in this village.
I know this place, and that's for certain. I'm sure I've been here before, but nobody seems to recognize me.
And you, in turn, do not recognize them. Yet I feel there is something here that may yet trigger your memory's return.
Maybe we should look around for a bit then? If you really have been here before, maybe somebody will recognize you.
That is a good idea, Fidget. Let us meet with the townspeople. I am certain that the next step of your journey will reveal itself in time.
Very well, but something here is making me uneasy. Like the calm before a storm.
So yeah, the classic mystery character, that's Dust. Oh, and there we go, mini quests. Characters with a little green feather. They are quest givers.
Why, hello there. I'm always thrilled to see a new face, even when it's all covered up like yours.
Indeed. Well, my name is Dust, and this is Fidget.
Hiya! Don't mind Mr. Grumpy. He's not big on the whole eye contact thing.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around here, are you? Well, neither was I originally. But this is a nice little place, if you're not in a hurry. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Augustin, local strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
Some other time perhaps. We're just passing through.
Oh, that's a shame. Thought you looked like the arm wrestling type. You know, I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great stuff. Maybe we can help each other out?
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
I have an old friend, a blacksmith. Lives way up at the top of Archer's Pass. I promised I'd deliver some materials to him way back when, but haven't been up that way in ages. Area's pretty dangerous these days if you ask me. Maybe you could deliver them for me? Tell you what, if you help me out, I'll give you this blueprint. If you give it to him along with these spare materials, he'll set you on your way right quick.
A blacksmith that can craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I could count on you. When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
So there we go, first little side quest, the blacksmith. Like I did mention, there's a lot of quest givers around here. Gianni, he'll be involved in the quest very soon. Oh, Mosca.
Hello, I don't believe I've seen you before.
We just came in from the west.
Oh, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Everyone's talking?
Of course, you're the one who saved Oneida. My name is Mosca, and I am at your service. If you need anything, just let me know. Say, are you staying long?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village, maybe you could let me know if the roads are safe?
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see, here's my problem. I've been meaning to visit someone in Denham. It's a small village on the edge of Abadi's forest.
I imagine this someone is pretty important to you?
Well, yeah. See, it's about a girl.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Oh, she is! She definitely is. I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denham at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
Oh, thank you so much! You're great! You're really, really great!
Slightly creepy. The way he seems to idolize Dust. Okay, we have no keys. Never mind, we can't do that shit. Wait, I completely forgot I have 2 dull rings, don't I? Jesus. There we go. Right. I didn't equip the fucking whetstone, did I? Jesus. Oh dear, it's Reed.
You're perfect.
Thanks?
Not you. Listen, do you hear it? Can you hear its whispers locked within? Within the box. My box. I don't hear anything. Well, of course you don't. My box has been lost. Somebody must have stolen it. Perhaps it was that Mosca fellow. He's always averting his gaze from me. Like he's hiding something.
Probably his distaste for your nuttiness.
I can hear its whispers coming from below. Down, deep down in the earth. If you're ever down there, please, you must find my box and return it at once. And whatever you do, do not open the box. Okay, Reed. If I find your box underground, I'll be sure to bring it back.
So yeah, the classic. There's always the one nutty guy, isn't there?
Hi there.
Well, hello. You're a quiet one.
Dust, manners. You'll have to excuse him. He's a bit worn out, saving the village and everything, you know?
Yes, I heard something about that.
Ah, yes. Well, good.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. They'll just keep coming back. And there's nothing we can do about it. Excuse me.
Charming. Very charming.
She's a cheerful one, huh?
A bit of gratitude might have been nice. What kind of a bratty...
Hey, ease off, Dust. She looked like she was pretty depressed.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, Fidget. I don't know what came over me just then. Come on, let's keep moving.
Right, so a lot of conflict within Dust. Right, I think there's another quest. Oh yeah, merchant here. You forgot about that.
Ah, our famed savior. I had hoped you'd come. Welcome to my humble shop.
Right then, what does this guy have? Pretty much the same shit that the other one would have. Oh, here we got giant core, giant rot.
Thank you for coming in.
Hey, level up! Right, one more for defense. I'm going to keep Fidget down to 1 for now.
Oh, hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can help me? I can't find my little brother, Corbin.
He's not in the village?
No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll look for him. Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni. Whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy. I really don't like that guy.
Gianni, huh? Okay, wait here.
If you find Corbin, please bring him home. I'm really getting worried about him.
Right then, so we've already found a few quests. But I'm afraid time's getting on. And there we go, there's a save point. Save it here. Right then, that'll do for now. Nearly an hour already. So we managed to get to Aura Village. We got a few side quests to deal with. So yeah, oh wait, hang on. Note. Not that it matters, I'm probably... Ah, fuck it, I'll just save. Right then, so, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a favourite, subscribe. You can become part of the Penguin Army today, and we will defeat the Cheer Squad. So until next time, fellow Penguins, Danish out.